Hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of the Engaging Website Design Series. This is Yu-Kai Chow, gamification pioneer and international keynote speaker. Today we're going to talk about designing for scarcity within your website. Many things are by nature scarce and limited, but things on your website not necessarily. Like you can give an unlimited amount of points, resources, badges to your users, but you don't want to make them feel like it's abundant. You don't want to make them feel like there's no scarcities. So a feeling of abundance is not motivating. The feeling of scarcity is very motivating. If you give users everything they wanted, then there's no desire, they just don't want to do anything more. So you want to always figure out how to control scarcity, control the rewards and incentives you're giving out, and provide thinking about mechanic. With scarcity design is that you want to make sure the reward is dangled in front of the user, because scarcity only exists if they know it's there. If they know it's there, there's no scarcity. But they also need to know that they have a realistic chance of it. If there is no chance, then the user turns into denial. So they think it's stupid. So you really want to make sure it's present, it's there, it's appealing to the user, but it's also not easily obtainable. Even if the user does the ultimate desired action, they paid money or this everything there is to do, you still want to give them a brief sense of scarcity. So let's check out how can you control the scarcity in your engagement system on your website through a platform like Captain. A lot of times, the thing about scarcity is that you want to dangle. You always want to show users what they can't have right now. So, and obviously, Captain Up has built into its platform. It shows you things like the badges that you are missing. What are you missing? How close you are to it. It shows you a little bit of those goals. But the key here is you don't want to give users everything so easily. There needs to be goals, far-reaching goals that they can't actually reach to. So if you look into the Captain Up dashboard, if you look at the level setup, most people would be around level 14, 15. We can actually look at that data. So if we look at the level report, we'll see that 0% of the users reach gamification Gosu, which is very difficult. You need 1 million points, 0 is a game legend. There's only two guys who have became Octalus's gurus, and there are 7 champions. And you can see that the percentage of the users getting to each level, and you'll see that only 44% of the users are actually skilled. If a bunch of users are on the top level, right, then they feel like, hey, I finished the game, I beat it, and there's no more scarcity, and there's no more motivation, and that's when they leave. So you want to make sure these goals are hard to hit. Also, badges, you want to set them up, and you want to make sure some of them are really, really hard to earn. So there's obviously easy ones. One view to rule them all. So this is your first video view on my website. You have time to say hi, so you've been around. But then there are some of them that are really, really difficult to earn. And so you only have 0.1% of the users doing this, because you have to do a certain activity in a very short amount of time. And you want to add difficulty. Difficulty is very, very important. The Yu-Kai Chow badge, wow, I'm impressed. There's 30 people who have it now. Back in the day, there's like 0 for the longest time, and I see now 30 people get it. So let's see, what does it take to get a Yu-Kai Chow badge? So we go to badges, we go to Yu-Kai Chow. Let me see if I can just find it right now. Yu-Kai Chow badge. The way to get a Yu-Kai Chow badge is you need to go onto my page, my video guide page that shows all my videos, for 10 times, right? But that's not it. You need to watch 18 videos within 30 days. And so if you do both of those, chances are you're on my site, you're watching my videos, you're watching me goof around and say stupid things, and as a result, you deserve a Yu-Kai Chow badge. It's a little hard, it pulls people forward, because sometimes you have awesome users, like you can look at users. A Chint, right? He has 40 badges, 473,000 points, and he needs to stay motivated, and he needs to come back. And so I've been slowly adding these factors into this site. So there you go. And eventually you want to add more and more challenges as your users on your site level up, get more badges. You want to continue to add more. Again, Scarcity is all about dangling a carrot and continue to grow the user experience from there. Now that we've learned how to design for scarcity on our websites, hopefully you take that lesson and implement that into your own websites and increase engagement. This is Yukai Chow, and I'll see you guys next time.